How's it going, Laser Bruce is up, Bobby Sixkilla, welcome back to Paradise Killer. Now I've been wandering around the island searching for stuff. I picked up a couple of relic things, but nothing of story significance until now. We found the last one of these. Which I feel the idea is we'll put that in, it'll fill this up with water, and then whatever's in that drain will come up. Which will be significant to the story. I think. I don't know. But we'll find out. I may have to start cutting the episodes up because it's taken a while to actually find things of note now. I should have flushed the drains. Wonder if anything's floated up. But yeah, we might have to cut up some of the episodes.
That's weird.
It's a tablet doing shoved down a drain.
Sure.
At boots at least.
That's weird.
The login sequence authenticates the user as Lydia. Did she dump this down here? Why? Accessing. Detecting corruption of Lydia Daybreak tablet. Checking for restore point. Restore point found. Safe backup found. Restoring messages. Lost messages. Sender. Witness to the end. Recipient. Lydia. Daybreak. Attachment recovered. Downloading.
The investigator is here.
Stella has pulled up a message from the backup. A message from Witness to Lydia. The message is blank, but there's an attachment.
What the hell?
It's a data key that allows access to a specific nightmare computer. One on the beach, apparently. The code looks like it's designed for a remote access rather than physical handshake. Boom. So we got you now. Why was Witness sending Lydia this? We said about remote access and she said she didn't know nothing about it. Now we know that she had the key. Where are we going to go next? I don't know. There's still areas we haven't been to. Still areas we got to figure out how to get into. Like the barracks. There's the graveyard. Maybe we'll take a teleport to the opulent ziggurat because we can get to the graveyard from there. In theory. We gotta figure out how to get the last upgrade from in here. From that vending machine. I know that's the vending machine. I know for a fact. A broken vending machine in a warehouse? It's too obvious, right? It has to be that. This is Mountain Gorge. That they said we hadn't been in yet. So we have been here, there's just no teleporters here? Surprising there's no teleporters in all of Mountain Gorge. Although it's pretty much all water. It is pretty much all water. So maybe it makes sense, I don't know. Let's hit up the opulent ziggurat. We just gotta keep this, keep the flow moving. We still got people to talk to. We can talk to Lydia. She's near here. Maybe I can do that first. Now that we've kind of got stuff to pin on her again. And maybe we can hang with her as well. It's weird to be hanging out with someone that we're about to throw accusations at, but whatever. At least that's the life of an investigator, isn't it? Trying to make friends in a world where everyone's a suspect. It's gotta suck. Hey Lydia, it's cracking. We can hang first. We'll work on our relationship first. So she won't hate me as much when I accuse her again. Your jacket doesn't smell too bad. Well, ain't you a charmer, LD? Ever thought about replacing it? You're out of your mind. You never replace a battle jacket. It becomes part of your life. Part of you. It's been millennia. And it'll be millennia more. What are you painting at the moment? Abstract stuff. This island has existed for centuries. What does it mean to me? That kind of thing. I'd like to see them. Might learn something more about you. I'll paint something that represents you, LD. What represents me? Thinking about it. Must be a hard island to paint. Why? There's a lot of history here. I have to focus. Block that out. Concentrate on how the island makes me feel in the moment. The beach okay again, LD? Perfect.
Come on, LD.
I have something I think we should discuss. Oh, this is going well.
The island feels
It's probably nothing, LD.
Sure.
Nothing's probably something.
Why?
K-Man's missing, right? K-Man?
It's complicated.
Sorry, KHX. Yeah, he is. This probably has nothing to do with it, but I liked hanging with K-Man, so I want to tell you. The other day, Yuri started freaking out in the HQ. Totally went off at one of the
I
assistants.
have a bad feeling about
How does this relate to KHX? He was looking for his ring. It's a nice ring that he commissioned from... Oh, that's the ring we've got.
Oh.
This ring by any chance?
Right on.
That's the one, LD. The big blue sapphire looks good, right? Not my kind of thing. It's too flashy. I forgot all about the red, huh?
Why?
Where'd you find it? Sorry, Lydia. Investigator's secret. Why was he yelling at the assistant? Yuri was lashing out. He'd lost the ring and was going berserk about it.
Complicated.
Do you think this is relevant? I want to help K-Man, you know? I think it is. Thanks, Lydia. Alright, I know you're about to get wrecked. What's going on with the message from the witness sent you for the key to the beach obelisks? What message, LD?
Ooh,
The Moon database is a backup of your tablet. There's a message from witness with a file attached that's the key to using the obelisk.
Weird.
Is that what that was? I got a message and as soon as the mail client opened up it crashed out and the tablet died. The tablet went straight dead after that. Did you take it to get it looked at? No, it was a few days ago. We'll get new tablets on the next island and my phone still works so I can still do my job. That's your statement? Sure is, LD. I don't know about the file or the key or whatever it was. But witness does. Not witness, Sam. So, yeah. We probably need to talk to Sam about that. We need to climb the, can we climb up that? That's the dead zone, right? We've been inside it, but can we go up it? I want to go up the top. Because it's huge. And all we've done is be inside it, but there's no, like, elevator to get up it. Unless we can get up it from the inside. Oh, we can get up there. I'm curious. I'm curious. The Deep Factory recruiting now. I do not want to work there. Oh, this goes all the way through to the power plant. Ah, but there's this. We did try and get on top of it once before already, didn't we? But failed. Well, this goes through. This goes up to the bar through the hut. Interesting. Can we get there from here then? Maybe we can jump across from... I think that's what we tried to do last time, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, dear. I'm just doing the same shit over and over. Doomed to repeat... doomed to repeat, my mistakes. Or whatever. Crap. There must be a way up here, right? Okay, this is gonna be a mish. Come on! Don't do this to me, man. That was bullshit. Alright, alright. Okay, good. That's one more level up. You gotta tell me there's a fucking ladder or something. No, I think this is the way up. There's gotta be something up here if it's gonna be this much of a mish to get up. It's gotta be important. Right? Not necessarily. I guess not. We've been to a few places now that seem quite hard to get to that just had a blood crystal at the end of it. I mean, I like blood crystals and everything. It'd be nice to get another one. But there's a lot of trouble to go through for a blood crystal, you know? Dead zone. Are we getting there? Are we getting there? I think we're getting there. Alright, here we go, here we go. Aha! Ladder. Oh, come on! Oh, okay, thank God. I was gonna say, if that's at the bottom, I'm gonna flip a bitch. You know? Go all the way back down to turn it on and come all the way back up. That would not be cool. This is definitely something important then. Aha! We have a device. This computer controls that valve. Looks like some kind of venting system for the dead zone. I guess the air is filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak out. Opening this should send the marshals into a panic. I might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. Ah! That's how we get into the barracks. Alright, that's huge. Huge, we can get into the barracks. if I don't mess this up. That's not right. That is though. This one, and this, not that one. That one. Goat. I've gotten much less careful with this, I must admit. Over time, less and less careful. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh god, it vents screams into the sky. This valve is venting the gas in the corrupted zone below. It should set off the demonic detection system, so I'm sure the Marshals will be running out of the barracks any moment now. Okay. Terrifying. What's the shape of crime, Love Does? Shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime take? Some crimes are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precariously on a single point with a frighteningly wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time up in that Idlelands, didn't you? A lot of time to think about that, huh? God, it actually vents screams. That's horrifying. Oh, and there was a blood crystal as well. It vents screams. That is probably the coolest thing ever. That is probably the most metal thing I've ever seen. The machine that vents screams. Doesn't get much more metal than that. Where's the barracks then from here? Over there. Dude, that's ages away. Oh, there's a Marshal. I guess that worked already. Now we can get into the barracks? Yes? Please? I hope this is a permanent effect and they don't come back. I don't have like a time limit or something, because that would be really dumb. Oh, God, I don't remember how to get into the barracks from here. What's going to be the quickest way to the barracks? I mean, I'm worried that I am actually on the time limit. Who bloody knows, you know? Who knows? There's the barracks there. Didn't we get in there from like the cliffs? Like up on those cliffs? Drinks cost blood crystals. Sure, why not? C2, I guess. Who knows what I'll need that drink for? Acid's favourite. A premium beer marketed by the arcane idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavoured and light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends or at home alone. Contemplating all those things you're gonna do. Incoming call? What's up?
Said Nebula thanks you for your purchase.
Oh.
Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
The Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paradise Islands, be they syndicate or citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following phrase.
Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Dead Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse. You've gotten soft, Lady Love
I have a
Dies.
bad feeling about this.
Supposed to be a valued customer. Been a long time. The other Lady Love Dies would never have trotted out the corporate catchphrase. Exile has an effect on people. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murder last night.
No way.
No way, we thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case. How's it feel being back on the
I
beat?
was born to investigate.
I was born to investigate. The Outer Lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Sanity? Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. It's going to take some time to get the machine
Buy
rebooted,
more drinks.
which is code for buy more drinks. The island's hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. That's how we get in. That's how we get the freaking upgrade. By buying drinks. Shit, I didn't. Oh, look, there's another one. Alright, let's do it. A4. We gotta buy all the drinks. Kill the thirst. A crisp light beer. The thirst must be killed so we can move on. Nice. Wait, where's the barracks again? God, I can't even right now. My brain is too fried to even. Oh, hello.
Love crystal obtained.
Thank you. Can we just fast travel? Did we actually open anything there? I'm not sure if we did. We got the site, but did we open it? We go to the Syndicate HQ. Alright. Yeah, this is how we got in from here. Alright, let's do it. The alarm's going off. I hope that's permanent, man. I hope I don't have to because if it's not, then I have to climb up that bloody demon tower again to vent the gas again. Which is, you know, a pain in the butt. It's a big old pain in the butt. How many more drinks do we need to buy? I want that upgrade. And I want it now. I want it now! Are they gone? Oh yeah, they're gone. This is huge. Let me in. Alright.
Computer.
Nightmare computer it is. Skull, skull, baby horn, cosmos, dirt, 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 goat again. Oh, I messed up. Oh, it's got the other horns. It's the demon horn one. My bad. And
Nightmare computer unlocked.
just in case we're, you know, in a hurry. I don't actually know if we're in a hurry or not, but in case we are, we should probably hurry. Man, this place is huge. I like that I annoyed them though, because they've been bloody annoying to me the whole time. Investigate. Alright, here we go.
Investigation.
Encrypted file. An encrypted file in a suspicious looking folder that is outside the main Marshal's files. Starlight can crack the security on it. Nice. Prison transfer records. Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed 2 prisoners that are unaccounted for a day before the murder. Why? To replace the 2 Marshal guards. That's why. Starlight got me into the Marshal servers. If Akiko finds out, I'm not sure how long my head will stay on my shoulders. This file's encrypted and outside the normal folder structure.
Sorry.
It's a photo of a strangled woman. My job is a never-ending joy. The metadata says it comes from a folder called Grace Bloodlines Examination. Grace Bloodlines? Is that one of the council people? Grace Bloodlines, I know that name. I'll hang on to this. These are prisoner transfer records. As well as the desolation cell, there's a prison within the barracks for non-demon possessed prisoners. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. There's no record of them being brought back to the prison. They replaced the Marshals.
The hell?
I wonder why Akiko would have removed prisoners. The ones that she loved, that got killed, that weren't actually Marshals. They were the 2 prisoners. Then where are the 2 Marshals that she was protecting this whole time? Akiko, you're so dodgy. And kind of a bitch too. Well, not kind of. You're a big asshole. So much down here still. Let's keep going down. Finally get a chance to explore this. This is something we can get into the Syndicate HQ as well. I assume it does. Aha. Donate. New Night carving. A carving detailing the god New Night, A humanoid with 2 dog heads. A warrior clad in gold armor. Carries a spear, sword and shield. Base to forces in Romania. Okay. What else is there? Open. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell, where Henry is incarcerated. It's coded only to Akiko's blood vial, so I can't open it. Pain in the ass. That would have been a nice shortcut to open. Had it worked. Alright, nothing there. What about this one? What about this one? My blood vial hasn't been authorized for this door. Okay. Crap. This is the main entrance. Barracks is sealed unless you're a Marshal. Well, that blaring alarm is irritating. Can you stop? I know you think it's the demon apocalypse, but you don't have to make such a fuss about it. Marshal quarters, mess hall, and training hall. Nope. Nope. Not gonna happen. And I guess that means we're done here. There was nothing down here anyway. Oh well. It is what it is. I guess we're done exploring here. Let's get out of here. Just in case they come back and kick me out. Or Akiko chops my head off. Because that'd be lame. We need to check out that graveyard still as well. Don't know how we're going to get to that at this stage. We'll see. Guess we're going out the way we came in. Seems like the only way out for us, to be honest. Alright, we're out. Oh look, there's things over there. I can see them on top of that building. Anyway, if we're here and we want to go to... Wait, where do we want to go? Here, the opulent ziggurat. That's that big golden thing in the sky, isn't it? That thing. The graveyard's near that. Presumably. There's some blood gems, blood crystals. We could definitely do with them because we are starting to chew through them. And we need to keep buying drinks, which costs blood crystals, so that we can get the last upgrade. So we can talk to that god. Oh shit.
I don't like...
Drag marks leading off the edge of the cliff. They lead away from KHX's workshop.
Don't test me.
Suspicious. That's... he's down there, right? Yeah, there he is. Crazy. So I found that corpse by accident, even though there was evidence here pointing to where it actually was going to be. I just happened to cross it though. We've been in here. Oh look. B2. Stealth bomber. Statue mind. A fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship. Offered at a discount price during rituals. Cool. Well, there's a gem there. Does this go into the graveyard? Is this the graveyard? And there's a lot of death here, obviously. There's blood everywhere. Does that mean this is the graveyard? Where are we? No, it's not. Maybe there's something to do with why we can go across this. They let us walk across this, but there was literally no point to it. Ah, yes. How did I not see this door? Oh yeah, I'm very unobservant, clearly. And I run around like a headless chook at maximum speed everywhere I go. Which is why I miss so many things. Here we go. Nightmare computer.
Obtained.
Many nightmare computers. Ah, crap, I'm missing the worship one. That I need to get drinks for.
Nightmare computer.
Alright, goat. Cosmos. And goat again.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay, what do we got?
Key item
Blood vial.
obtained.
Grace bloodlines. Ooh, blood vials are sealed into coffins, so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is one last kiss directing me to Grace Bloodline's blood vial? This is the grave of Grace Bloodlines, Henry's murder victim from when he was arrested. His mother. Starlight can verify that this is her blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite. That's your unique blood code. This is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Why does One Last Kiss want me to find this?
Mystery awaits.
Do you understand, investigator? Starlight confirms that this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite. That's the blood code from the vial, correct?
The investigator is.
You can only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. Oh, that's right, the chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested. Those are the facts, but are they the
There
truth?
is corruption on
What
this
keeps someone
island,
from moving on? An
investigator.
obligation? A purpose? An unending rage?
Strange.
Your murder was set up? Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I've been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
Paradise feels wrong.
Wait, I'm not done with you.
You're paying attention.
Investigator, aren't you happy about our last night? About
I
last
don't
night?
Like this.
Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You've benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator. There is corruption on this island, investigator. Demonic taint is the least of our worries when the Syndicate is rotten. The Council deserves nothing less. Sounds like you have motive. The Syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambition can only be sustained by death. I'm a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator? The Council deserve to die, sliced to ribbons. Are you admitting to the crime? Wouldn't that be too easy, investigator? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I was there, maybe I wasn't. Maybe I helped. Maybe I didn't. Do you know who did it? Yes or no? I have some answers, but not all. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. I mean, she can just teleport in wherever she wants. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist.
Got it.
And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the Syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions. Are my questions not interesting enough? An unknown player in this madness. Who is she? And what does she want? Grace Bloodlines, apparently. She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world driven by rage and revenge. Perfect. There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as a part of some kind of plot, that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed. An arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the Syndicate exorcist.
Me.
During the exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic strength allows him to break through the restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbols scorched into his skin into Grace's
I
body.
have a bad feeling about
Before his
this.
arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division.
I have a bad
He strangled her and
feeling
scorched her
about
body
this.
with demonic sigils.
Ooh, the
Isn't that symbol the
investigation
symbol for Jupiter? Doomjay has examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested and pronounced guilty without a trial. One Last Kiss seemed to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure, and Henry, to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Oh yeah, Akiko's gonna love that. She's our biggest fan. Maybe Doomjays can help since he examined the victims. Yeah man, Akiko loves us so much. She just cannot wait to hang out. We're like BFFs and shit. Except not, she hates us. Oh, hey.
Fast travel unlocked.
Well, that's nice.
Starlight skins obtained.
Do you have secrets? Good. How much do they cost? Can I buy them? What's your price? Can I talk to you properly now, one last kiss?
One last kiss.
Oh my god. Alright, let's start with hang out. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world. Until the island ends. I want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, Investigator? You are an exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? I was the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for
Enjoy
power.
Perfect 25.
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity within you. The key that would unlock the Syndicate. You wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. He'd have been the only god in town. The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing. Stay out of the shadow of your past, Investigator. Okay, what is demonology? What have we got here? What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to demons, millennia ago he would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
That's weird.
That isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. We'll have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. How has Carmelina demon-proof the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Traveling along the pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The Marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to fully assume a corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island, and the island becomes corrupted. The rot sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons. Does that mean the Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure is the minds of the citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made in the pursuit of perfection.
I don't like this.
The Marshals will be busy, and so will you if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. That's not my priority. It will be. How is a god's deception different from the illegal communication that allows demons onto the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes. The victim's dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the god's thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim does not realize that it's happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
You paying attention,
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with the god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. It did, thank you. Okay, let's get through this. Do you think this is all Henry?
benefit from a kind
Are you paying attention, Investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned into conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish plan. Who? That would be far too easy. Who do you think has the motive? Very direct, Investigator. It's been a long millennia. I'm a little cranky.
Waits.
What if there were no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do.
Nanny the hell?
Nanny the hell? Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against
I
danger?
don't like
Akiko?
what mysteries
Time
are
to start asking
around.
questions, Investigator. What do you know about
You
Akiko?
happy with your truth?
When you have a hammer, all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her
What the
marshals.
hell?
Power? Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. It was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Investigator.
Exorcism shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare the next council into militarizing, create a soldier's paradise.
What mysteries
Do you think that's enough of a motive? Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to say.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Why?
Do you understand,
That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself. What can you tell me about the sigils scorched into Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises humans are capable of making are too limited. We cannot pronounce demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms. Telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched
The
into him.
investigator is here.
What kind of contact? A strong embrace? The skin needs to be pressed against another's skin for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these?
Happy with your truth?
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotion outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas, it doesn't need another one. So why are there symbols at the scene?
Paying attention,
That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime scenes.
The investigator is here.
Could the demon make Henry draw them?
Truth is
The
all
demon does not
around
control
you,
Henry, it causes him to
investigator.
act, but he chooses how to act. You see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it. Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council. Witness is damaged. He whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started to think things that shouldn't be thought about. What things? He's become apocalyptic. Fatalistic. Convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin. What do you want to know from you?
Truth is all around you,
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and make sure that death and birth happen
Mystery
properly.
awaits.
The innocuous questions came at first. Then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? He dressed it up in a pretense about warning signs of the end of an island. Not a fool though, you don't ask those questions unless there is dark intent. What'd you tell him? How demons enter the island, how possession works, all standard topics that everyone in the Syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
Is this a fact or a trick?
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it though. Oh, we're getting a lot out of this lady. Did you see Yuri last night?
Benefit from a
He was in the
crime
gardens,
scene.
investigator, but what if there was a gap? You should speak to Lydia. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Would have been very convenient for that to happen last night, wouldn't it? I think whoever told you that is lying. Yeah, no shit. What do you know about the second holy seal? The mystery of mysteries, what is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer.
Investigator
Oh.
is here.
That's too easy. I'm a busy woman. You are, but the path is worth treading. I've seen things. People talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them. Sometimes purely physically, sometimes only physically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet, they come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way that we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The second holy seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend. What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and physically perceive the inner workings of the secret lock? What are the chances of the council being murdered and exiled and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim then. You need to decide what the truth is. You're kind of talking in riddles here. You know anything about the fourth holy seal? I know it requires godliness to get through.
Weird.
How do you know that? As a spirit I can go places others can't.
Here.
How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry? What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe. How can the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if it's the flaw in the plan? Could a demon get through the god seal? Could it? That's a good question, actually. Know anything about demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encounter them. I've seen a lot of things, watched a lot of people, and do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumours? A secret demonology research room run by someone that it shouldn't be? I've heard them. There's a secret in the dead zone. But there's a problem with that, isn't there? The dead zone's off limits. You need the correct key to get in, and you'd be logged. Precisely. What if there were another way in, though? A tunnel, perhaps? What tunnel? You like to drink, Investigator? A nice wine on a summer's evening at the best bar in town? Stroll afterwards, perhaps, behind the bar, exploring the world. And what do you find? Oh. That's the interesting bit, isn't it? Our dear witness, going where he shouldn't. Anyone else? Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy, isn't he? So, deciphering all that, witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone, so he can use a secret demonology lab. I'm so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes. I'm so frustrated with your not literal way of talking. Tell me more about what happened. I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with Architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures that repel demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism. Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside the apartment. Henry was secured and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism. Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction. Then the life was being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was, or which direction they came from. I died. Murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted toward the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back to the island. Now here I am. So you don't even know if Henry was the one who killed you? These islands, huh? More than you know. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. Yeah, he did. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Speak to the Grand Marshal. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're doing the alibi thing now, so... Ask witness. Speak to her. But, gotta clear them out. His clinic holds a secret. We don't know how to get into his clinic. We've got that one. Witness's alibi. Witness and Carmelina spent the night together. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Was his possession when these wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone set him up? What if this is part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone accessed the grimoires in the library? We got that already. What do you know about the escape last night? Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? He'd have been logged if he did. Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal guards outside of the council building? Council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? Nearly done. Do you know anything about the third holy seal? Who could get through there? A special lock requires an unusual key. Alright, we're finally done. And we're done with demonology? Alright, we're going to wrap this one up here because we're like 50 minutes in. But we got a lot of info from here and that's going to change a lot. We need to find all these drink machines. Oh look, there's a piece of evidence right there. We need to find all the drinks machines. This looks weak. I could probably smash it with something. Oh. Yeah, so that we can get the next upgrade. And then we'll be able to get into more places that we're not meant to be. So yeah, till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.